This conference will now be recorded.
Perfect. Let me log into my environment, Rupam@of115.com, password CRM1234 hash. Last class, we started flow. We created a simple interview or screen flow where a user, right, asks a question, right? The customer answers the question. Based on the response received, you can have system decide what to do. You can take a decision and you can start creating, deleting, updating a record. Yesterday, we created a simple process. Now today, we continue further and we create a little bit more complex process using flow. I click on flow under process automation. As you know, there are 5 types of flows available: screen flow, auto launch flow, schedule flow, trigger flow, platform event flow. Yesterday, we have taken screen, where system waits for an input. Based on an input, it decides. Today, we will take auto launched, where no input is required. System will not wait for user input. It will be automatically as soon as you click a button, right? I want something to happen. You don't wait for user to give a data. So let system go ahead and pulls the data and does the remaining thing. Don't wait for any response. There is no form. Directly, system will start executing. For example, what we are going to do today, before I come to the flow, task is that, right? All the opportunity less than 500 will be pulled. This is the business task or the requirement. Any opportunity less than 100 to be deleted. Any opportunity with amount less than 100 should be deleted. Any opportunity greater than 100 and less than 500, you should be creating a case or you should be creating something else, right? You should be creating and updating a comment. Please review this opportunity and close it as early as possible. Something like this. We'll do that. So let me go to the sales module, right? Let me create some dummy data first. I go to my opportunity, right? I click on new. I'll say opportunity name A, right? Amount 49. Close date 25th. Next stage, this one. I click on save and new. Next, I create an opportunity called as B. Amount 98. Close date 28. Stage negotiation and review. Save and new. I create an opportunity called as C. Amount $23. Close date 31st. Need analysis. Save and new. A, B, C to be deleted. Remember this. X amount 293, 292, something. Close date 29. Stage something. 7 year. X, Y amount 456. close state, stage 7 year. Next, XYZ amount 333, close state something, stage something, say. Remember that I created 6 opportunity at this moment. There could be more which can be meeting my criteria. For sure, I know that ABC are less than 100, XYZ are more than 100 but less than 500. ABC should be deleted. Automatically, ABC should be deleted. Whereas with XYZ, I can go ahead and create an applicant. I can go ahead and create a job. Let's create a job. Or let's create a case. Anything. The way we did yesterday. Right? Now, this job should every time run automatically. But XYZ, I want system to go ahead and create, right? System to create another record. It could be case, it could be, it could be a job. We can decide it later. Question is that, how can we do this? Let's come to the flow. New. Do you want any inputs? No. Then I can say auto launch. Click next. Freeform, auto layout, freeform. Everything is same except one. Screen is not there. Everything is same. In the interaction, I don't have a screen. There it was 3. Screen, action, subflow, where I should drag the screen. Now my screen is there. Other than screen, everything is there. Same. Decision, loop, create record, update record, get record. In the action, I can call for an email. I can submit for an approval. I can do anything. But here, I don't require any user input. Now I will say get record. Yesterday we didn't use this. Today I'm using it. I will say get all OPP less than 500. Get all opportunity less than 500. Which table? Opportunity table. What is the condition? Wherever the amount is less than or equal to 500. Any other condition? If you have, you can add it. No, I don't have any condition. Next, do you want to sort the record in ascending or descending? That doesn't make any difference for me. Do you want to pull only the first record? No, I want all records. Perfect. Right? Automatically store all fields. Do you want all fields? What should I do with in opportunity? There are so many fields are there. Next step, lead source, right? I don't think that I need all. I will say choose field and let Salesforce do the rest. I'll say yes. Which are the fields you want? ID. I want the amount field plus I want the opportunity names A, B, C, X, Y, Z, name field, name. Any other fields we need? No. We'd have taken probability or the stage, but anyhow, I don't need this all. So I click on done. As soon as I start this process, I get the record. After I get the record, in this, more than one record will be there. ABC, XYZ. There could be more. There could be some opportunity where it could have been less than 500. which we don't know. But for sure, we know that ABC and XYZ. Total 6 records are there. There could be 16,000 inside this. Nobody knows. Now what do you do? I have to pull one by one. In this container, there are more than one data now. I'll put my hand, I will take one data out. Right? For that, I'll drag a loop. What is that? One by one. Where is the collection variable? Here it is. Get all opportunity less than. First to last, yes, or last to first. First to last. It doesn't make a difference whether you take last to first also. Because anyway, I'm going to cover all the data. Whether you take 60,000 to 1 or 1 to 60,000, I'm covering all the data. Done. From where? Drag and drop. Now, system will pick 111 data from this, one by one. And then I will give to the decision. Now the first data comes in. What to do? That loop will give me one by one data from that container. First data picked up. I will say create or delete OPP. Whenever the current item in the loop, current item, one item, dot amount, current item dot amount is less than or equal to 100. Then you delete. So I picked up one record. If that record count is less than 100, you'll delete one by one. Then you put your hand again. You picked up one more. It's 300. Then will you delete? No. We cannot delete at a bunch, at a bulk. We will do one by one. If there are 60,000, 60,000 times this will run. Is this the efficient way? Might not be. We will see in the programming multiple efficient way to go ahead and why can't you first find out whichever is greater than less than 100 and then delete those all at a time? That's the efficient way rather than you pulling one by one. Here, this is the only option. You have to pull one by one. There is no bulk pulling option. Now I click on second output. What is that? I'll say create job. What is the condition? Wherever the current record one by one record dot amount is greater than 100. I don't need to check less than 500 because already initially I pulled the data all less than 500. So there is no chances that I will have any data more than $500. I'll have everything less than $500 only. Right? Done. I put a loop for each item in the loop. Yes. For each item in the loop. So one by one I'm pulling it. Next what? Next I will say delete record. I will say delete OPP. Use the ID. For deletion, you just need an ID. Where is the ID? Right? Current loop. Delete OPP FLO double flow. See, record. Which record you want to delete? The record which is in the current loop. Whichever current loop gave me, whichever the record was given to me by the loop, the one by one record, I decide and I said done. And I said delete. I join this. Whenever it's less than equal to 100, delete. Next, we already did this. Create record. Once again, I'm dragging a create record. Create job. Create job. create job. One job, yes. All values, no. I want to use separate literal. I will choose. What do you want to create? I want to create a job. Applicant, you can create case, anything you can create. Let's create a job, job. In the job, name is must. Name equals to what I can do. I can take the name from the current dot name. Oh, here you go. Name. One by one dot name. Anything else? Currently, there is nothing to map. Click done. Oh, fix error. What is this? You have one error. Close. Create job. Flow.
Yes.
That's okay. The API name. I said done. I drag and drop. Whenever create job. Perfect. This is for the first record. There are 6 records are there. Get this will pull 6 records. Then this from 6 record, it will come here to one by one. Loop will pull one by one. First record is given to the decision. It comes to the decision. Decision will decide whether to delete or to write. If it's less than 100, it will go to this piece. Delete. After deleting, next what? You have to pull the second record. So for that, go ahead and tell the loop, hey, give me the second record. Now, loop will give the second record to the decision. Decision will check whether the amount is greater than or less than 100. Greater than
Sir,
100. Immediately,
can you
wait, thank you, mute. The decision will go and check whether it's greater than 100 or not. Yes, it's greater than 100. Immediately, it will go ahead and create a job. After creating a job, next what? Again, you have to tell because only two records are over. There are 6. Where 6 are there? In the loop, 6 are there. So again, I have to touch the loop. Now I will go to the loop again. Hey loop, give me the next record. Already 2 over. Loop will take the third record and it will give you the decision. In decision, we will check whether it's a greater than 100 or less than 100. If it's greater than 100, I may again create job will come. It will create a job. Once a job is created, again I'll go and tell the loop, hey loop, give me the next record. The loop will give a next record to the decision. Decision will now check whether that record is greater than 100 or less than 100. Less than 100. Immediately it will go to the delete path. It will delete. After deleting what? Hey loop. Again I'm coming to the loop. Give me the next record. Like this flow will keep on going like this. This flow will keep on going like this till the time the loop runs out of the data. Finally, all the data inside the loop is over. First to last, it's over. Automatically system will terminate. That is a default process, pre-designed process. You don't need to terminate the program. Once the loop run out of the record, it pulled the record. Already the record is pulled. Every time it's not pulling. One time only it will pull and will store in the loop. It has its own memory. Did we create it with memory? No. Let system do the rest. There the system pulls up and creates a memory, stores there. Now, whenever you call this process, it will run. But every time you run this process, deletion is fine. It will delete anything less than 100, it will delete. problem comes is that whichever is greater than 100, system will create a job. XYZ is greater than 100. When I ran it for the first time, it already created XYZ as a job. Second time when you run, again system will create XYZ. Third time when you run, again system will create XYZ. Every time you run, because XYZ is still there, nobody has opened it. Nobody has, deleted it. So every time you run this job, every time XYZ will be created. A duplicate, triplicate, quadruplet, pentaplate, hexaplate. 6 times duplication will happen. Where in the job table, every time you run this. That means I still need to improve this further. That means I need to create a flag in the opportunity which shouldn't be visible to the user. Starting, it should say no. Once a job is created, I should set the flag to yes. Yes. And later, I shouldn't be pulling that flag. Anything with a flag, no only we should take. Anything. Default, I will give a value no. And after creating, while I'm going to this, I will drag an update here, update bracket. And I will update that flag with created yes. Next time, anything with yes, we will not pull. In the starting itself, we will say that anything with already created, by default, it will be no. No, not created, or no action taken yet. Right? Yes. Now tell me, what's the question? Anybody has any questions? Anybody has any questions in the loop, how it's working? I click on save. I say that, right? OPP, opportunity SpiceJet. OPP, right? Auto delete, auto delete, or create job. Anything. Click save. Shall I run it? Remember that ABC will be deleted. XYZ will be converted to job. App manager, airline management. I have only 3 jobs there. What I have? I have only, 2, senior pilot, ground duty. Now I will get XYZ immediately here. And in the recycle bin, ABC. If I run this, ready, steady, go, run. Finished. Let us go ahead and check the job first. Job. XYZ automatically got created. Let's go ahead and see opportunity. Sales. I shouldn't be able to see ABC there now. Opportunity. There shouldn't be any ABC. ABC got deleted. They all went to the recycle bin. View all. They all gone to the recycle bin. There I should be able to see ABC. See? Sitting in the recycle bin. Next time when I run, there is no opportunity to delete. But what will happen? XYZ are there. Again, system will create a job called as XYZ. If I run this job again, right? If I go ahead and if I click on again run, again if I click on run, then I will have a duplicate. I need to stop that duplication. Right? You want to see? I click on run. Run complete. There is nothing to delete. There's nothing to delete. Because there is no opportunity less than 100. But more than 100, yes, XYZ is there. What to do? You ask the system to create a job. System will again create a job. Now I will have a two set of XYZ. XYZ, again XYZ, because you ran for the second time. Third time you run, third set will come. Now we need to stop this. No, don't, don't, don't. For example, I'm deleting it. Delete. Yes. I have to delete one by one. There is, right, mass delete option doesn't work. Delete. Don't worry, let's delete it for the moment. Delete. 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 Right? I go to my recycle bin. I'm restoring it back to original status to show you how to work. A, B, C. I'll say restore. Forget about XYZ. Forget about XYZ, because XYZ we don't want. Again, if I run that, it will be again created. I'll say delete. Permanently I'm deleting it. Okay. Now I go to my sales. I click on opportunity. There I should be able to see XYZ ABC. Condition is that XYZ ABC to be deleted because they are less than 100. XYZ to be created as job. But I don't want duplication. So for that, you have to introduce a custom field. Object manager. Think. Nobody will tell you all these things. You need to put pressure on your brain to think, how can I do that? How can I stop it? I go to the opportunity table. I click on fields and relationship. I click on new field. I, I can take a Boolean field. Yes or no, checkbox. But let's take a text field. Text. What is that? CREAT, create job. Length, 5 character. 5 character. By default, no. By default value is no. Is it job created? Create, not created. Job created? I'll give like this. Job created? Answer is no. Job created? No. By default, no. Click next. Right? Click next. Click save. A flag got created. I know that by default, this flag will be available here in the page layout. I don't want anyone to change that flag. Remove that flag from the page layout. See, job created. I don't want this to be displayed to the user. So I drag and drop back to my job created. Save. Remove from the page layout so that nobody can go ahead and put any value there. It's not there in the design. If it's not there in the design, nobody can type anything. Perfect. Now it is the time for me to go ahead and use that field. I will delete this piece. After a job is created, I will drag and drop update. What is that? Update opportunity job CREAT created flag. All the ID and all the field values from the record. Let it be. Right? Specify a condition. Object. Right? OPP. Opportunity. Right? I will say which field. It will take, whether the field is available or not here, I don't know, because it will take time. Because by the time I created it, right? I need to go ahead and refresh this. Okay, let's first save it. Save. till here. Here there's an option called as, okay, no refresh option available. So I will go out of it because this was an active session, and between the session we created this field. So that's the reason the field is not available, right? I need to refresh this. I need to refresh this. I need to refresh this. Now I go ahead and I say flow. Where is that SpiceJet? Here it is. I open it. Now I say update record. Let me see whether that field is available or not. I'll say use a specific condition, object, OPP, right? My field name is what? Job created, ABC. Here we go. Job created, yes or no. I'll give a name, right? Update, OPP, job, CREAT, created to yes. Update OPP job created to yes. Whenever job created val, right? What is the condition, right? I will say look for, right? All job created equals to no. Set that field to yes. Job created, set value to yes. I say done. After this, create the job. Update the flag. Yes, job created. Then go ahead and ask the loop, give me the second data. Here while pulling, only pull one more condition I'll add. Add job created, no. Wherever job created equals to no, pull only those. That means all the new opportunity by default will be no. By default it will be no. First time when you're creating an opportunity, because I've created the field with a default value no. So those only will be pulled in. Once it pulled in, right? Now you go ahead and do create a job, set the field to yes. So that next time when you pull it, you run, the field is no more no, field is set to yes. And hence that will be not be pulled as a part of the pulling. And if it doesn't pull, then it will not undergo through this process, right? Create the job, create a record, create job, and assign it to Sachin. Assign it to Sachin, right? Assign it to Sachin. You can do any assignments equal to, right? You can assign some value to the variable, right? You can assign current item, right? Current item amount, current item owner, right? You can go ahead and do that, right? I could have taken this also. This way also would have been correct. Is, right? Add some value. You can add same thing. Assignment is to assign something. The way I take an update, Rupam, what is the difference between update and assignment? Update is overwriting. Assignment is actually also overwrite. Mostly we use assignment for what? For ownership. That's the correct word actually. So I'll say no. See, you can add multiple assignments, right? So I can go ahead and I can say, right, opportunity, current opportunity dot owner, right? Owner, owner, add what? I need to find the owner ID. For that, you need to find the owner ID. Or let me go. User, user, current user address. I will not be able to find all the user name here. Don't worry, right? I will not be able to find. So here you have to go ahead and you have to, right? You have to put the user ID 0032, that ID. Automatically they assign to Sachin. You can do that. Assignment. Anything you want to assign. Mostly we don't use it because update is one which is good. You can use any one of them. No issues. You want to sort anything. Now there is no sort already. While pulling itself, I can sort. No, after pulling again, I want to sort. Then you can take sort. I want system to wait after every record deletion is over, wait for 10 minutes and then pull the next one. Wait for 10 minutes, then pull the next one. And then I can say pause for 10 minutes, pause for 10 seconds. It'll wait. It's a wait. It'll wait for 10 seconds and then again it'll pull the next record and delete. So after every 10 seconds, it'll do. If you want, see, pause the flow, resume the flow once the platform receives an. It could be date, it could be time, it could be anything. Pause for 10 days. After 10 days, delete the second record. Then pause for 10 days. After 10 days, delete the third record. So if first record will be deleted now, next record will be deleted after 10 days. Third record will be deleted after another 10 days. You can do that using a pause. As usual, you can call a subflow in between. After deletion, send a mail. Your record has been deleted. Yeah. Or after creating a job, send a mail. A new job has been created. Same thing. Whatever you want, you can do that, guys. Whatever you want, you can do that. Save. Now, how should I call this? I told you, you can call it with a button. You can call this with a button. You can call this with a button. How? How to call this with a button? I can call it with a tab. I can call it with a button. I told you, copy this link. Control C. I say save and I activate it. Activate. I don't need to click on run. Done. My flow is done. Now I will put this button in opportunity. Multiple ways I can call it. I can call it with the help of a button. First way, I go to the objects and fields, object manager. I scroll down and look for opportunity. I click on button links action. I click on new button. I will say delete, delete or create, del or create, del or scree, del or cree. Button name is del or cree. Page button. Call this save. Perfect. Buttons are not placed automatically on the page. You have to go and put it. Page layout. Go to the opportunity layout. Click on buttons. Del or cree. Button name is del or cree. Put the button. Click save. Done, guys. Next time when you go to the opportunity, you refresh, right? You should be able to see, right? This is flow. This is what. Okay, here it is. Next time when I refresh opportunity, I should be able to see that button in every opportunity. With the lightning classes, you can put the button here also in the main screen. As soon as you click on opportunity, Here, the way you see new beside that del or Cree with a lightning classes, with a lightning button. Whatever the development you're doing is a classic customization. Remember that this is not a lightning customization. Even though we are doing in lightning, but actually this is a classic. Lightning is supporting classic development in lightning. Lightning development is a separate class, as I told you. Well, when time comes, we will start, right? Here, I can put the button here also, but now no. Now I open anything. I open test22L. I should be able to see that button here. It'll come. It'll take time. Here I should be able to see one new button coming up called del or Cree. Whenever you click that button, automatically system will run. Del or Cree. It'll come. It'll take little time, but it'll come here. The button will come called del or Cree. One way. You click on del or Cree, whichever is greater than, whichever less than 100, it will be deleted. Whichever is greater than, right, it will automatically go ahead and create a job. And it will update the flag. That flag will not be seen in the front end. Nobody can change the flag. Nowhere the flag will be seen, yes or no. First way to pull. Second, I can go to the flow and I can take schedule flow. Third one, I can run it every month, every day, automatically. I don't want somebody to click the button and run it. Why the system can't run? I can set a schedule. Set schedule. What? Set date. Every Saturday, every Sunday. Set time at night 12 a.m. Once, daily, daily. Daily at starting from today, daily at 12 a.m. I want this job to run. Choose the object, optional. Now I will say subflow. What is that? The one which we just created? Here it is. SpiceJet auto delete or create job. Say that. AUT auto delete or auto delete or CREAT create job. Right? Auto delete or create job. Done. Over. See, I built it in the auto flow and now I'm calling it in the trigger schedule flow. If you want, you can build it again. Again, get record. Again, bring the loop. Then again, bring the decision. Then again, create record. Delete record, sorry. Then again, delete record. Sorry, create record now. Then again, update. You can recreate the whole process again here. The only difference is that here in the starting, you can give a schedule. Effective from Sunday, daily you have to run. So anything that you do below will run daily automatically. You don't need anyone to run this also, guys. Every day it will run. It will clean your system automatically. Anything less than 100 will be auto deleted every day at night 12. Every day it will be deleted. I can click on save. See, I'll say SCA SpiceJet auto schedule delete or Cree every day at 12 a.m. Flow name, save, done. See, over. That's it. I don't need to do because this is calling the whole flow that I already created. Or else you can build again. Again, you can build from the scratch. Drag and drop each one of them and start building the same the way I did it. few minutes back. The only thing is that this bit is extra. That's it. Where you can have a schedule. You can give a schedule date and time. It will run on that. I can have daily, monthly, weekly, maximum month. There is no year. You cannot do it yearly. Yearly once, every 5 year once, every 10 year once. For that, I want every 1 year, but not this year. 2025. In the year of 2025, this automatic delete should happen. Not now. Can I do that? No. For that, we need to go by programming, a concept called as schedule apex. Up to 100 years, you can schedule from today. I want this to run in 2099, only in the month of March. Can I do that? Yes. Month of March, last Friday. Month of March, second Friday. Second and third Friday. Month of March, second Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. You can give any type of complex requirement in programming. The concept is called schedule apex. Schedule apex or schedule apex. Here, daily, weekly, monthly. That's it, max. Nothing more than that. Nothing more than that. Perfect. Perfect. Anybody has any questions? Any questions? Everybody is able to understand what I'm doing? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Right.
Yes,
See,
sir.
once you know screen
Yes, sir.
flow and auto launch, once you know screen flow and auto launch flow, the remaining are a minute work. For example, right now, next, thank you. You can mute your mic. Next, I want that every time an opportunity is created, I want this flow to run. Every time, not at every day at 12 o'clock. Whether I create an opportunity, whether you create an opportunity, anyone who creates the opportunity, immediately after creating the opportunity, they should run. Or anytime an opportunity is updated, not created, somebody is updating it, I want it to run. Somebody means if there are 100 users, if 100 users create an opportunity, then 100 times this has to run. I have a requirement, new flow. This time I'll take the fourth one. What is that? Record trigger flow. Launch a record when a record is created, updated, or deleted. Whoever creates, whoever updates, if there are 20 users are there in the system, out of 20, 10 user created 10 opportunity, this job will run 10 times. In schedule flow, at particular time it will run, at an interval, at a time it will run. Here, based on somebody update, I want to run. Somebody creates, I want it to run. Somebody deletes an opportunity, I want to again check. Somebody manually deletes an opportunity, then also I want this job to run. Then we go by something called as record trigger flow. Click next. Freeform. I told you everything is seen except this top piece now. But bad part is that here you cannot call a subflow. That means whatever the flow you created, you have to create again. Again, you have to drag and drop a get record. From here, straight correct to drag it. Here, get record. From a get record, you have to now go ahead and pull it loop. From a loop, you have to create a decision. From a decision, create record. From a decision, delete record. Same thing, what I did, you have to just do it here, repeat here. Here, see, Choose object. Which object? Whenever opportunity. Why opportunity? Whenever somebody creates a contact, I want opportunity to run. You can do that. It's not compulsory that whenever an opportunity is created, then only this job has to run. I can say whenever a passenger is created, I want to delete opportunity. Can I do that? Yes. Right? Opportunity. What is the condition? No condition. None. Whenever an opportunity is created or right, whenever an opportunity is created, updated, both created and updated. When do you want to run this? Before an opportunity is created or after? After. After the opportunity is created, then I want to run. Done. Whenever a record is created or updated, after the record is saved in opportunity table, now go ahead and retrieve the data. Repeat the same step that I did. This is called as trigger flow. Based on a trigger, record trigger, schedule flow based on a particular time, auto launch flow manually. You have to launch with a button or you have to call in schedule. Screen flow manually based on the screen input. You give an answer based on the user input, system will decide. This is called trigger flow. Leave. I'm not doing it. Now you know how to do it. Same thing, same program you can write in trigger flow. The last one in the flow is called system event flow. We don't use it. Here it is, platform event flow. Launches when a platform event message is received. Launches when a platform event is received. What is a platform event? Whenever there is an error happens, batch apex will come and will learn. Not in that. In programming, there's a concept called as batch apex. Whenever a batch apex result in error, whenever flow execution, current flow, any flow gets an error, I want immediately system should go and delete. I want any status update, any type of status event update, any process exception, any type of programming error. These are the events. Only for these I can create. Whenever a batch apex error has happened, done. Event. Now what do you want to do? I want to create a record. No, I want to retrieve a record. Then I want to decide whether to delete or to update. The same thing. What do you want to do? Now you do. The canvas is yours. You can draw anything in this canvas. The only thing is that I have put an extra when this will run. Whenever there's a batch apex receives an error. No. Whenever any of the flow that I created, flow. I have created a flow. That flow could have resulted a problem. Whenever a flow results in a problem, I want another flow to run. Here we go. Suppose while deleting, something has gone wrong. The flow has encountered an error. Immediately this will be called. This flow will be called flow execution error. Whenever there's an error happens in the flow, which flow? Any flow. If you want to talk a specific flow, then get record. Search for the table. All the tables are here, right? See, Apex, Apex text, Apex job. Here is the jobs, right? It will be Apex job, right? So many tables are there. Okay. Flow. See, flow table is there. If that interview has encountered an error, flow interview, find the name of it. flow interview, in flow name, flow ID, if you know the ID, if you know the name, if flow name equals to name, here we go. If name is equals to, give a name, SpiceJet, this, then only start. So you can do that. Usually we don't come here. We didn't create this. The main important flows are only four: screen flow, auto launch flow, trigger flow, schedule flow. There are four important flows. Screen flow based on the screen input. Auto launch flow, automatically it will be launched, but manual, no trigger, manual. Next, schedule flow, you can go ahead and schedule something. Trigger flow, whenever you save a record, delete a record, update a record, I want something to be called, then here. These four flows are important. Otherwise, it's all good. Understood the flow? Tomorrow, we will discuss Process Builder, the father of all automation. That is the final tool in the real time we use, where we can join everything. I want immediately and automatically, it has to be, a opportunity has to be submitted. I want an welcome or an opportunity registration mail to go. I want a flow to be called. This flow will call tomorrow automatically. You can do anything tomorrow with a new tool called as Process Builder, which is a BAP, father, master of automation in Salesforce. It does everything. Everything beyond your imagination it will do tomorrow. We'll see tomorrow that. Then we'll discuss on the important questions, where you need to focus on admin. And tomorrow we will complete your admin, and Monday onwards, we will start your development classes. Tomorrow is the last day for your admin session. Enough of administration you have learned. It's more than 1.5 months now. It is a time for us to go ahead and focus on development. It's a vast syllabus. That's it for today. I'll stop here. I give you 30 minutes back so that you can practice. Anybody has any questions, doubts on the flows? Okay. Practice and create these flows. I want you to repeat the same exercise that I did today in the auto launch. Do it. Right? So that's it, guys. As I told you, thank you. Let's meet tomorrow at the same time. So have a nice and wonderful day. Bye-bye, guys. Take care.
Yes, sir. Bye.